Good morning, this is your Tibetan Ham Guy again. I changed the antenna setting here. So here I have my 9-to-1 and I have the 1-to-1 choke, 1-to-1 Anand, and that's my coax on the floor heading towards my bedroom window there. And my antenna here is a 18 gauge antenna wire from DX Engineering, and it is about 41 foot in inverted V shape, and it's set up this way. So I'm going to test this antenna out today and see how my reception is going. Hopefully this will work. So far I haven't had much luck with my reception. My main purpose is to get DX from the Europe and East. I get a lot of American channels, but hardly any Canadian channels. So I'm not too sure what my setup is, but I keep experimenting. These are all wound by myself and set up myself. I'm just experimenting. I'm going to take my VNA and test the antenna setup later on before I go onto the air, and hopefully I'll get some CQs. Now even from Canada I don't seem to get much people coming in the radio, but hopefully things will improve for today. And this is my setup. I just put a stake down in the ground there and drove it in and moved the antenna. Initially it was against my shed window, set up like this, but now this wasn't much of an improvement. I think the one arm of the V was too long, the other side was too short, and so there was some problem with the reception. Hopefully this will be okay. Now my only concern is the metal pole. I'm not too sure how it's going to react with it. Unfortunately, I can't afford like a beam, the fiberglass beam. I do admire the DX Commander poles, but unfortunately my budget doesn't allow any poles at the moment. This long pole is made up of 2 window cleaning poles stacked together and wrapped with duct tape and some other, so that it doesn't fall over. It's bending quite a bit, but it's got restraining ropes that I've attached. It should be okay. If it falls, it'll fall in my backyard and hopefully not in my neighbor's. Even if it does fall, there are other wires there which will prevent it from falling into their property. So hopefully this will work out. And the pole is attached to my peach tree, which is half dead. I grew it from a little it was in a pot initially. I paid $80 and I grew it. It bloomed, it grew, and I got a lot of peaches for 1 or 2 years. After that it started dying for some reason, so I don't think I have any treatment for it. Half the tree has some peaches growing on it, but the leaves are all got diseases, so I don't know how to treat it. But the main tree, the bottom of the tree trunk is going bad, so I don't think there's any way to save it. I'm just leaving in there to use as my pole, support. But hopefully it'll last for a while. Anyway, this is all for today, and hope there's somebody listening and watching my videos here, and hope you learn something. I don't claim to be any expert or anything. I'm just a novice. I just got my license back in 2022 in September, and then I finally got my first radio back in 2023 to somewhere around November, and that's when I've been trying to call CQ. I'm mainly interested in doing CQ. There are a lot of nets and stuff, but it's very hard to get on them. Hardly anybody wants to respond. I've been on a few nets from the US, and on my handheld I've had some luck with nets on the CN Tower on Thursdays and Fridays. Sometimes I get through, sometimes I can't get through. Anyway, I'm still learning. I'm still a novice. If you viewers have any information or any tips and tricks for me to do, please put it in the comments. I'll much appreciate it. I watch a lot of YouTube videos of very, very famous ham people. There's the gentleman Ape from the US. There's also Paul from Europe somewhere, Czech Republic, somewhere there. And then there's Mr. Peter Waters from UK, and many, many more. Walter from Waves. And there's so many that I'm unable to remember them all without a script. So hopefully they can give me some tips. I'm originally from Tibet. I'm here living in Canada. I have a Canadian ham license, and my main purpose is to try and see if I can get young Tibetans interested in radio, and hopefully somebody listening will contact me and we can have a chat, and we can go from there. I need to tell them that I'm not like a trained or expert or anything. I just experimented, and I'm still in the first stages of learning. So this is all for today, and I'm interested in CW. I try to learn CW, but I'm quite old, and so I learn it and then I forget it, and it keeps on going. And basically I learned it the wrong way by learning with dots and dashes and dits and das, and with counting the dits and das. So now I'm stuck in that mode, and I can't seem to get out of it. I bought some learning kits, like a little tool from V6LK in Canada, and he has a very good Morse tutor. I'm learning from that, and I've learned a lot from a website called Mostly that helps you listen to code, and I'm on it for off and on, and I learned quite a bit from there. I memorize a lot, and I can decipher at a very slow speed, maybe about 6-7 words a minute. I can listen, but higher up I'm not able to, and hopefully one day I'll be able to get on the air and do my first CQ. So this is all for today. Have a good day, everyone. The weather is very hot today, and hopefully everyone stays cool. And here's to you. Goodbye and adios and tashadele. Bye.